Good morning, children. Welcome back to SST class. So today we will read about the fundamental rights. So here there are 6 fundamental rights of our constitution that are given to the citizens of India. So that is right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. So first you will know what are fundamental rights. So fundamental rights are basic human rights that are written in the Constitution of India, and these are given for all the citizens. So first you will read about right to equality. Right to equality means that every citizen is equal in the eyes of law. All citizens of India get equal protection of the laws within the territory of India. So it means that everyone or every person who lives in India is equal before the law in the matter of religion, in the matter of employment, whether he is from any religion, whether he is from any caste or anything. So he gets equal protection in the eyes of law within India. So the state does not discriminate against any citizen on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. So that means that every citizen gets equal opportunity. There is no discrimination against any citizen on the ground of religion. Religion means like Hindus, Muslims or Christians. So race means major group of or a group of humans that is divided according to nationality or according to color or according to faiths. So like the Aryans, like Dravidians. So according to all the religions or according to all the race, according to the caste like Brahmins or Sudras, or he is from a male or female, whether he is from any of the sex or place of birth, he can be from anywhere, like he can be from Odisha or he can be from Delhi. There is no discrimination among anyone. So no discrimination on sex, caste or religion or place of birth. It makes no difference. All are equal, or all will be treated as equal in the eyes of law. So then we will read about right to freedom. So every citizen of India is given freedom of speech and expression. So everybody loves freedom. Yes. So means absence of constraints, that we want to live in society but we want to be free, right? So we want to do things in the way we want to do them. So every citizen is given the freedom of speech and expression, means every one is free to communicate with each other. We can think differently from others. We have the freedom to criticize the government also, or the activity of the government. So we have the freedom of speech and expression. Then all citizens have the right to assemble peacefully and without arms. So citizens have the freedom to hold meetings, processions or rallies on any issue. So they have the freedom to discuss a problem, or they can exchange ideas, they can seek votes for a party, or they can seek votes for a candidate also. They can assemble for a discussion, but that is in a peaceful manner. They have to maintain peace and without arms. They cannot use arms. So every citizen have the right to visit and live in any part of the country. So every citizen they can travel to any parts of India, and they are free to reside, means they can live in any parts within India. Every citizen has the freedom to practice any profession or business. So we can do any choice, or we can do our own choice of occupation, to do any job or business. No one can force us to do a certain job or business. So events are also, they cannot be told that any occupation is not for them. So they can to do any job. So every citizen can do any job or profession, and they have the freedom to do this. So children from age of 6 to 14 years have the right to free and compulsory education, which must be provided by the state. This constitutes the right to education. So education is important for children because they are the future, they are the pillars of a country, and their education is required for the development of a country. So right to education is a human right, and that means that every children or child has a right to free education between the age 6 to 14 years in India. So children have the freedom to study in any institution in anywhere within India. So they have the freedom to education. So children, I think you must have understood everything. So this much for today. We will read the other rights or the fundamental rights in the next class. Thank you.